Hey, Brittany and Kenya. What y'all doing? Y'all probably like, what is you doing? Child, frying some damn chicken this late at night. I was being grown, y'all. I went to the club today, child. I just got home from the club. I was gonna buy me some chicken from the club. I said, you know what? $12 on a chicken plate, and they might not be good with some French fries, and they might. Then the lady that was cooking the chicken, she looked like she was already lit, honey. So I was like, let me just go ahead on and go home and fry my own chicken because I had took some chicken out anyway. Let me go home and fry my own chicken and French fries because I ain't got time for nobody drunk chicken. If I'm gonna eat anybody drunk chicken, I eat my own, child. Okay. Eat my own. Yeah, I had a good time. It was nice. It was nice. Older folks crowd. It was nice though. Good morning. I ain't even jumped in the shower, but I am gonna jump in the shower though. I just want to go ahead and get my chicken fried. I could tell. Can't nobody touch the fry. You better know it, girl. That's why I came home and cooked my own. So, what else gonna say? I'm gonna say something. Thank you. I was looking cute. I was looking real cute. But I went and hung out at the restaurant. And the restaurant here, they on Sundays they play spades and stuff, so I went and did that. And then left there and we went to the club. So I've been there for a little while. I had a good time. I could tell I done changed a lot though. I can't tell y'all the last time I done been to some other club, and I have changed a lot. Like, I don't even dance like I used to. I was trying to, I was, doing my little 1-2, but it just wasn't the same. It wasn't the same like how I used to get down like I used to. I ain't do all that. And then on top of that, I was hot too in this damn sweater and shit. And so, it was me and my sister, cause both of us, honey, we stay on the dance floor. But, she just got, I ain't gonna say she got a little bit more energy than me, but she damn do. I gotta say that. She damn do, because I wouldn't say I got as much energy as her, Only reason why I say that is because, she just constantly go. She work, honey, she'll go out of town after work. Honey, she'll leave a club and go out of town. Like, I ain't got that much damn energy in me. But, when we at the club, we stay on the dance floor. So, I had a good time. I had fun with my sister. So, a song came on, say, bounce that ass, break it down to the floor, shake that shit till you can't no more. That was my shit, right? So back in my little time when I used to just, I used to fuck it up, child. I got out there. I was more of a hype man for her, child, because I was hot as hell, sweating to death up under this damn gap, baby, honey. I needed the gap, honey. I wanted the gap, okay? I wanted to gap, but I was hot as hell. I was more like a hype man to her, honey. I said, you know what? I ain't finna let her wear my ass. I've been passed out on this damn dance floor, hot as hell, honey. I ain't tired. I'm just hot, okay? So she was like, so then she gonna tell me something, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. I said, what I did? She said, you ain't shit. I don't know what you thought I was finna do, baby, but baby, this tea right here ain't the same tea, honey. I found that out tonight. This tea ain't the same tea. This tea right here, honey, this tea is a house party tea. A house party. Cause I can dance and sit down, goddamn it, honey, and play my own music, play what I want to hear. Something my kind of speed, you know, something that ain't gonna wear me out. I see why, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I see why older people, baby, they were out there some young folks. You hear me? I don't care nothing about they ain't getting out there on the dance floor shaking their rump. But one thing about the older people, they ain't gonna get tired because they get out there hunting and they be smooth stepping on your child. Yeah, you go on and handle all of that because after you be done shook your rump by the whole song, honey, the old folks, they still be out there about 2-3 more songs still. Okay, and I was doing that tonight. I was getting it, baby. I was and look, I know them every time one of the songs that I would get up and break it down on. Every time one of them songs came on, and I just jumped up my chair, girl, in my body. I wanted to get out there and break it down like I used to. But child, please. I every time I did, I'm like, and got out there on that dance floor, baby. By the time I got out there, I was like this. Look. Then one of them right now came on back to us. Shit, you got me messed up. I ain't finna go home, honey. Damn knees hurt, back hurt, damn side hurt, wake in the morning, can't get up out the bed. None of that right there, honey. I learned my lesson. That last time I had done called myself going down, doing my little split that I used to always do, you know. Child, I had to learn my lesson that time after that split, and I had to hurt myself. I said, you know what? It's time to throw the towel in. And whoever didn't see me when I was out there getting down, goddamn it, they damn sure won't never see me, okay? I wish I could have had me a little videos or pictures and shit of me, because, baby, them days is over. Honey, I am a stepper now, okay? I am a stepper, damn the rest. Honey, I get it, and look, I got out there. Look, y'all, should have been ashamed of myself, child. I get out there, child. Hold on, I got to get where y'all can see me. Kid was like, okay, go on, girl, go, keep going. Go, girl, go, girl. I was out there. Got me messed up. Who? I can't be doing all that no more. I am too, honey, let me tell y'all something. I tell y'all all the time. I don't know what 37 supposed to feel like. But baby, I think I found out today. Okay. 37 feel like sit your ass down somewhere, honey, and rest your bones and save your muscles, honey, from all them aches that you will have the next day. Okay. I wasn't going. So anyhow, but I had a good time though, I ain't gonna lie. I had fun. One, I took a picture with my sister. I was finna post it for y'all, but then I got to the house and I was like, let me get on here with them and tell them about my night out at the club, child. Let me tell them about my night at the club, child, cause baby, the way I had, I did a little something. But the little bit I did, honey, it wasn't worth my damn $10 or my damn money for no damn drinks, honey. I could have sat at home and listened to my music and drank my own damn drinks for the free. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. And you know what? When you get to a certain age, you ain't missing nothing at no clubs no more. You know, you ain't missing nothing. And I ain't even finna try to get back on no kick of going either, honey. No, I ain't even finna do it. Cause they ain't doing nothing but starting problems that I ain't trying to start, you know? So, it ain't nothing out there. Then these young folks, child, they just, you know, I'm 37. Like, going out during the holidays, child, wasn't nobody out there. And it's something like it. Cause ain't nothing but trouble and crazy folks and alcoholics out there, honey. Not alcoholics, but folks that drinking alcohol don't know how to act cause they know they ain't got to go to work the next day. And I ain't got time for that. So I'd rather sit home and party like I always do. I have more fun. But it was nice though. It was nice to get out. I'm telling you, I can't tell y'all the last time I ever been to the club. Like, ooh, y'all. When I tell y'all, it done been some, ooh, child, it probably done been probably about 4 or 5 years since I think it's done been about 4 or 5 years. About 4 or 5 years since I done been to a club. I ain't been to a club in a minute. So, and I ain't missing nothing. It ain't for me no more. It ain't for me. It was nice to go with my sister, you know. Cause last time I had went out to the restaurant and I was like, I'm going to the club, I'm going out. I was feeling good when I said that. Girl, by the time, and I had done slacked up on the alcohol right before we had them left. Child, by the time we got ready to go, I told her, I said, girl, I ain't going to no club. I don't know why I said that and I told you that. I told you that lie, girl. I said, if the alcohol done calm down, I done hit one of mama on you, child. Mama, when mama feeling good, mama be ready to go, honey. She be ready to get in the wind. And by the time she get to the club, she be sitting there asleep on your tail. And I would have did the same thing. So I wasn't finna sit there and embarrass myself, try to be done paid $20 or $15 to get. First of all, I wasn't gonna pay no $20 though. If they would have said $20, honey, I would have been back. I would have been home. But I wasn't finna sit up there and pay my money to go up in no club, knowing me. Honey, time they start playing all that young folks music, I don't even understand what they be talking about. I don't know what they be talking about, honey. I don't know none of the songs, honey. I be sitting there looking crazy. So I'm like, that's one of the reasons why I don't go out, cause I don't know none of these young folks music. You know they do old folks wrong, child. They like to play our music in the beginning, child, to about 12 o'clock. Then next thing you know, after 12 o'clock, you don't hear number rack stuff, rackety. Like, what the stuff is they singing? All that rap stuff, honey. You looking around, child. You, honey, look like somebody about ready to fight, honey. They ain't finna fight, but it look like it. Okay, I get it. When you get older, you start doing older people things. Sit your ass at home, child, where you're safe at. Okay, you got to run with the ones that's your kind of speed. You know, that ain't my speed right there no more. That ain't my speed. I can say that I can kind of admit that I ain't gonna call myself old, but I can admit that I'm an auntie now. You know, I am an auntie. You know, I'm an auntie. And baby, I ain't none be the new school aunties. I think I'm an old school. No, I don't know if I'm an old school auntie. I don't know. I'm a midway auntie. Halfway old, halfway young. That's what I am. I'm a midway auntie, cause baby, I am old school to the heart. You know, I am old school. I love old music. I can't deny that. You know, I can't deny that. I'm 52. I saved my energy for my husband 20 years to get my rest. Exactly, girl. What you say? I went out with my sister and my friends Wednesday night. I don't go nowhere either. But my old ass was ready to leave at 10. Girl, let me tell you. Nah, I just left the club probably about 30 minutes ago. I'm gonna say about 35 minutes ago, since we done been on here about 15. So, I was ready to go by an hour and a half ago. Honey, when I looked around, only thing I seen was everybody started leaving. I'm like, they leaving, they getting ready to go, people leaving, like they run them off. The DJ started playing slow music. Like, so I told my sister, I said, somebody must have told the DJ. I made me feel good, child, because it was only about 12 something, honey, and we the last ones to leave out the club, knowing I've been ready to go by 11 something, child. But I stayed to the end, okay? I told my sister, I said, somebody must have told the DJ to you know, that they was really wanting to close early or whatever, because the DJ had started playing slow music and the club don't close to 2 o'clock, y'all. And mind you, it's just a little after 12. And the DJ had done started playing slow music about 12. So we thought maybe he was gonna play maybe like one song, 2 songs. By the time he had done played that second song on the way to the third one, Keita was like, nah, he done slowed it down a little too much. I'm like, I thought so, you know, he like somebody had done told him that they was closing down early, but they ain't let us know they was closing down early because they wanted our damn money. So, he started playing all that slow music and stuff, and everybody started leaving. Like, you see everybody leaving, why not change the music? So that's why I felt like that, you know, that was part of the plan. They was ready for our ass to get up out of that honey because they knew they was finna shut down early. But hold on, let me go to the bathroom and try. I've been drinking me a little beer, honey. And you know how that beer do you. Hold up. And let me tell y'all what's so funny. Y'all ring the doorbell, hit the thumbs up, like button for me. I know it's late, but I still want some folks up in here, okay? But let me tell y'all what's so funny though. So we were sitting up playing cards and stuff at the restaurant, and the two guys that we was playing against, they could play now. They could play, but we was bidding. And when I tell you, I could not get a hand for the life of me. I could not. I couldn't get nothing. So they about thinking I'm a damn amateur because I couldn't get a hand. But I'm just thinking to myself, just let me get a good hand. I'm gonna wear y'all ass out. I couldn't get a hand for nothing, y'all. Then the person that I was playing with, it probably would have been a little different if I would have played with my mother-in-law. Because me and her, we knew how to play together. So I happened to end up playing with this dude that I didn't know him, but he could play. He could play though. He could play, but we just don't know each other to be able to play together. You know, people play different. Even when you know how to play spades, people play different. So when he get to losing, when we is behind in points, because we was bidding. When we was behind in points, he will underbid his hand to try to set them, right? Then when he is winning, he like to overbid. So I tell him what I got. And I'm over here telling y'all this, but damn it, I done forgot where I was finna go with this story, but I'm still finna tell you what was going on. So he had done the start, like when he be winning and stuff, or you know, got a good hand or whatever, he start overbidding his hand. So I tell him what I got, and he'll add 2 more to it, which caused us to get sick. And then he was like, "Oh, you ain't get your books. God damn it, I told you what you had." Because at the time, what we had bidded, I had bidded that I had like 4. Yeah, I had 4 books. And then he bidded that he had 3 books. That's 7. Or I think it was, I bidded that I had 3 books. He bidded that he had 2 books. So they gave us 5. Either way it go, this mug had done. This mug, what I'm trying to tell you is this mug had done bidded over like 2 or 3 extra books. And then we get set, he gonna tell me something. You ain't make your books, goddamn it, I told you what I had. And you want to sit here and try to overbid to try to get points, but we don't play together. He told me something, well, you just saying you ain't following me. How the fuck am I supposed to follow you when I don't even know you like that and know how you play to even know what you doing? You know what I'm saying? I know how to play. I can play my hand. You gotta know how to play your hand. I tell you what I got, you know, and until we get to learn each other, then you start doing crazy stuff. But don't just come all off the bat, honey, just because you know how to play some spades and start, you know, bidding crazy stuff. Like, Then, so the dudes, they was there, I'm telling you, they could play some spades. And they was like, they was tearing some ass up. From what they had told me, by the time I had them got there, they had done already won like 4 games and lost 1. By then, I had done lost only 1 game. That was like my first game that I played, so I was on my second game with them. And honey, when I tell you, I wish I could have tore a hole off in their ass, but I couldn't. I couldn't because I wasn't getting nothing, though. I hate when I play spades and I can't get nothing because I know I could play me some spades. But I wasn't getting nothing. But I wasn't getting nothing, though. But it was a nice time, though. I ain't gonna lie, I had a good time. And let me tell you, it wasn't on me to get on out the house to go. I'm over here seasoning my chicken. Y'all know I girl, okay, seasoning my chicken. I got me some onion powder, garlic powder, mustard, hot sauce, black pepper, chicken bouillon on the chicken, and a little seasoning salt, or a little salt or something I put on there. I don't know, one or the other, but it's gonna be good, okay? I'm just on here cooking with y'all, because it's late. And might as well, okay? Ain't no need to fry no chicken. And don't come on here with y'all knowing that somebody is up, you know, looking for somebody to watch. So that's why I'm on here. But anywho, yeah, I forgot what I was finna say, child, honey. Alcohol is on the brain, okay? I'm gonna forget a lot of things I'm trying to say. I'm like you, please send me home. I need to go to my comfort zone, okay? I'm telling you. So anywho, but yeah, it was nice though. I had fun. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Now how I ended up at the restaurant playing spades and at the club, right? So I had done got dressed, right? So, you know, when I get dressed and get out, you know, I be ready to go, you know. I be ready to go. So that's how I ended up at the club. But how I initially ended up at the club was my husband, he went to pick my mama-in-law up from home to take her to the restaurant and go play spades. So I hardly ever go to, you know, to the place or whatever. It's nice when I go, you know, it's nice. I have a good time when I go, but that ain't something that I like to do all the time because I'm a homebody. I like to stay home. I'm just that type of person. I'm just a homebody. I ain't got to go hang out at no club. I ain't really got to go hang out like that. But when I do go hang out, I do have a good time. So we came on back to the house and stuff, and baby, he was already telling me, he told me something. Now you know you love to play spades. You need to get out the house. You just need to go. You stay in this house all the time. Just go. Just go. So after he had told me that, kept just trying to get me to go. So by the time I got on to the house, I just went on in the room. I closed the door. I ain't let him know I was going to go. When I closed the door and when he took me a shower, got dressed, he come in the room and told me, okay, I see you. You know, and you a homebody too? Yeah, I like to stay home. It's bad though. Mine is bad. Like I got it real bad. And so yeah, he was like, okay, I see you. He told us don't be taking a long time to get dressed. So I went on and got dressed and got out. That's how I ended up getting out because it was for baby. He told me, son, you need to go. But I really wanted to go. But I'm the type of person like, I don't really like to go nowhere by myself either, you know? I don't really like to go nowhere by myself. And it's bad, it's hard enough to try to get me to go with somebody, you know, somewhere. But for me to go by myself, that hardly ever happens. I stay home any day. Be bored and all, out my mind. And knowing that I wanted to go, you know, knowing that I wanted to go, but I don't know what it is. I don't know why. I'm just such a homebody like that. Like when I tell y'all I'm an introvert, I am an introvert. Like it's real bad. I mean really, really bad. I ain't got to get out and do nothing. I stay in this house, sun up to sundown. Won't even go check the mailbox. Won't walk to I be lucky if I go to the door and check the weather. That's about all I do on the regular is just go to the door and check the weather and come right back on in this house, comfy and cozy, right? But it's like I be wanting to go, but it's just like what you said. What you said. I've been home since Friday and I'm good. Nothing wrong with that. As long as we have what we need, I'm good. You right, and I'm trying to, I be thinking like, dang, I don't know, like I just won't go. I just won't go, and I be wanting to go. But I don't be wanting to go by myself. And sometimes even if you ask me, I still don't be wanting to go. Cause first of all, I don't be wanting to get dressed. I don't really. It's funny, okay? It's funny. But I don't like crowds, but I don't mind them at the same time once I'm comfortable. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm just so picky with people to the point where I have to get myself comfortable first before I can really just open up. Now, like, if I go with my sister, if I could say, like, me and my sister go to the club, I already know how I am going to the club. But if I go with my sister to the club, it's totally different. Like, she kind of, like, make me get out my shell. And because I don't want her on the dance floor by herself dancing, and she ain't going to leave me dancing by myself. So I automatically open up when I'm with my sister. I guess I have to be with a person that's just, just out there and fun and just open like that for me to just open up and just go. Don't think about it. Just do you. Just have fun. Which I'm going to do that anyway. It's just that I have to like warm up to the crowd first. I have to know that I'm in a good environment first. I have to know that these people minding their own business. The old people there minding their own business. Ain't nobody coming to bother us. Like, we just gonna do our thing and have a good time. Like, I have to know that before I can, just get to just have fun. Like, you know how some people, they just don't meet no strangers. No matter where they go, they gonna have a good time. They ain't sitting back trying to observe nothing. They just, the time they walk through the door, they just ready to go. I ain't like that. I got to know what's going on around me first, And it's a good thing, it's a bad thing at the same time, but I'm kind of glad that I'm like that, but at the same time, I don't like that I'm like that either. I really don't. Yeah, I don't like that. I was looking for a glove, but I can't find them because I ain't really want to stick my hands in them. But I don't really like that I'm like that though, because it's like I be feeling like sometimes I be missing out on fun, just being like that. That's why when y'all be asking me about doing meet and greet and stuff, I can't do that because I'm a people person. I am a people person, but I'm not at the same time because I just don't get jiggy with everybody, I don't get jiggy with everybody because everybody ain't saved, and it be making me feel like that, the bad person being like that. But at the same time, I'm thankful that I'm like that because, everybody don't mean, a lot of people don't mean good. They look like that they be for you, but they really don't, So, that's the good part about me being like that, because I really don't have problems with people. I can see bullshit when it comes, before it comes, I can see it, but at the same time, I be wishing that I'm not like that. I be wishing I'm more of a people person where I can just, like, I don't know, just don't meet no strangers, I be wishing I'm like that sometimes, but hey, God made me the way that I am for a reason. And I can't complain. You gotta be careful with what you ask for, because you know what? The people that's people that don't meet no strangers, they just might wish that they was like me. A lot of times when you don't have a certain thing about yourself or a certain way about yourself, you be wanting to be the opposite of what you are, but and then you find people that's just like how you is, and they want to be like you. So I'm good. I'm good with me. I'm good with me. I'm glad that I'm like the way that I am. Butterflies don't trust everybody, so consider ourselves butterflies. Consider ourselves butterflies. That's the first time I've heard of that. I'm so glad I tuned in. We are so much alike. I mean, a lot of people, they, I can come off as I can come off mean. I can come off mean because my natural, my natural facial expression is a mean mug. It's just natural. But when you get to talking to me or I get to talking to you, you will be like, oh, she ain't nothing like what I thought she was. Like, she really good people. But you will never know that until I warm up to you or, you start talking with me and stuff like that. You'll never know that because I'm just not just in your face type of person. So you'll never know that. And I know that I'm like that because I done had a couple of people that, I had become friends with. And they thought that, I was a mean person. The first thing they told me once we started really talking, they was like, I thought I couldn't even say nothing to you because just looking at you, you look like you ain't play. But I hate that, because I get prejudged a lot. But it is what it is. I also don't take no bullshit off nobody neither, so, that's another thing. So, but it is what it is. I'm good people though. I just don't deal with people. A lot of people like that. Anybody. I'm just, that's why I say I'm not a people person because I'm just not a everybody type of person. I can't. I don't think I ever be. I don't think I ever be. I never was. Because I just don't go for, messing. A lot of people like, oh, ain't nobody studying that. Yeah, you don't be studying that till you get in some mess. Then when you get in some mess, you be like, dang, I should have kept my distance. So, with the way that I am, it ain't nothing for me to keep my distance. Nothing. Ain't no problems at all. Because I'm used to being by myself, I'm used to being alone. That's why y'all, all these years y'all ever known me, y'all probably, probably one time. But y'all ain't never known for me to have no friends. I don't have no friends. I don't have none, not one friend. Not one. I don't have a best friend. I don't have no friends. And that's because I ain't found that one person that could just be on my level. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm old school, but I like to have fun. I don't like a lot. I'm outgoing. I'm outgoing, but I have to be around that person that's like that too. But then at the same time, I'm an introvert, I like to stay home. I like to do me. I like my space. Sometimes I don't want to pick up the phone. Sometimes I don't want to be bothered. Sometimes I want to ignore your ass. Sometimes I want to say, leave me the fuck alone. Let me have my little me time. And sometimes it be like that for like a whole little month, I be like that. But I be needing my time sometimes. I don't be want to be just... And then especially if it's a gossiping type person, I don't want no gossiping friend either. I can't stand that. That's one thing about me. I cannot stand a gossiping type person. Now, I will gossip, don't get me wrong. But you know how you got some women that's all they want to do is just gossip, just talk about people all the time. Like, I ain't with that. Let's talk about something else. Can we talk about something else than gossip? Like, damn. So, but I'm good. I'm good with me, and I'm learning to just, it is what it is. Hey, Miss Internet, I'm learning it is what it is. The older I get, the more I am starting to become okay with my ways, because I used to, girl, sometimes I used to pray and ask the Lord, like, Lord, just make me more friendly, make me more of a people person, make me more, approachable, but I don't know if I really even want that. You gotta be careful what you pray for, child. So I don't even know if I really do want that. So did y'all have a good Sunday? I don't want to mess my clothes up with this grease over here. Y'all had a good Sunday? Hi, Shatika. You already know it's going to be delicioso. I was supposed to be frying this chicken earlier today for dinner to go with them cabbages, dressing. You getting over a cold? It's showing up going around. I think it's a flu or something, or another strand of that you know, the C going around. I think that's what's going around, because I was sick too probably about a month ago, and that cold I had, it was nothing like a cold I ever had before. Like, it just felt different. I felt off balance. I felt weak. I was nauseous, girl. Honey, I was so nauseous on my stomach every day. I almost thought I was pregnant, y'all. So I don't know what that sickness was that was going around, but and then it stuck with you like a whole month. A whole month. So it had to be that C, because when I got the C the first time, it wasn't that bad, but it's kind of like with the same symptoms. I didn't lose no taste or nothing like that, but I was nauseous. I was off balance. It was something else that I had going on. I can't remember. It was like 3 little different feelings that I had, and but the nauseousness that I had, it was something. It was something else. So, trying to think if I want to eat me some of this here dressing or not. But I think I'm going to just fry me some fries. Yep, fry some french fries to go with it. And eat my chicken with some hot sauce and some hot sauce. I'm putting some ketchup on the side for my fries. Gonna be good. Hey Tati. Same to you. Is you ready for Christmas? And you know what another thing that I don't miss about, hanging out and being amongst, men and stuff like that without my husband? No, not yet. Ready for Christmas. The older men. I really don't have problems like this with the younger men. But the older men, the older they get, and they still out there in the streets trying to be young and stuff like that, the more disgusting they is. The more disgusting they look to me, and just disgusting. Because they just disgusting. Their minds is disgusting. When they out there and they ain't trying to settle down, and they trying to still be young, I'm telling you, I ain't talking about no 50 and 50s. Like, well, yeah, they probably be in their 50s, like 40s and 50s, like up in them. When they in their 40s and 50s, they is so disgusting. They is so disgusting. Um, one of the guy that I play cards with, right, at the club, at the restaurant, right. I ain't gonna try and talk about the guy, but like this is my second encounter with him. And every single time he always trying to talk about nothing. He always trying to talk about, just the filthy, nasty mouth. Like I be like, he told me something. I be like we be talking about cards or something like that, and I be like, I played spades for you to come on. I played low for you to come on, and he like, I did come, and I just can't. I didn't come like you wanted me to, or I can't, And I'm like, ugh. Like they think that shit be cute. That do not be cute. And I guess that gets hoes. You know what I'm saying? That gets hoes. They get young girls that, be looking at your pockets, or, we be playing cards and stuff like that, and out of nowhere you wanna, just slap your wallet on the table, or, stuff like that, wanna talk about your money that you got, and you just look disgusting to a mature person that got something going for themselves, ain't studying your ass, you know what I'm saying? Like, and don't want to be no sugar daddy. Don't even want to be a sugar daddy. They just want to try to get them some tail and keep it pushing, but just don't know how to be respectful about it. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine what they used to be like when they was younger, though. Like, was you like this when you was younger? Then you got to think about, okay, when you was younger and, you seen the older guys act like this, like, then you talk about them? So why are you being just like them? Like, ugh. I don't know. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I got a husband, because, I ain't saying that nothing can't go wrong in the marriage, but what I'm saying is, if I got to be out here in this dating world now, I don't even think I want to be out here, because first of all, I don't want nobody young because they can't do shit for me. I'm just saying. But young people, they doing their thing nowadays. But still, they can't do shit for me. And I ain't got time to be trying to teach nobody. Okay? And then you get with these ones that's a little older than me. They ain't no damn good because they still trying to be young. Then you get with somebody a little older, they might be a little too slow for me. So, I think I would rather be by myself if I had to be out here in the dating world, for real, because these men is nasty. And I hate to talk about some men, but I'm a woman, so who am I supposed to talk about? I don't go the other way, so I'm gonna talk about a man. But in my experience, being a straight woman, these men is nasty. They nasty. And I can't see myself even trying to even talk to one. Child, don't even come even trying to holler at me. Hell no. No. On my worst day, I don't want them. No. I'm so glad to be out the dating world. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I am married. You know what? Marriage is good. But marriage have its ups and its downs. And you got to be able to outweigh the good and the bad. And if it ain't that bad and you can deal with them, stick with them. Stay with them. Because they ain't going to always be like that. Times get rough. It do. Times get rough. And every relationship, it has a season. But you got to be able to make it through that season. You got to be able to make it through it. A lot of times, I'm telling you, I done thought, honey, I wanted to break up with my goddamn husband. But you know what? It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Not when I sat back and thought about it. It ain't worth it. Just because you disagree and don't agree on everything, you're not gonna always, But when you coming from the dating world, you get into a marriage and stuff like that. When you get into a marriage coming from the dating world, a lot of time, when you coming from, I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong. But when you come from the dating world and get into a marriage, a lot of times, it's gonna take time for you and that person to get to know one another, and y'all learn to ignore one another's stupidness, you know, and just keep it pushing, because love is more than, you know, y'all separating. You know, you got more love for one another, you know. So, uh, you know, when you coming from that dating world and getting into a marriage, it's gonna be plenty times that you're gonna want to leave your spouse ass. Plenty, trust me. And a lot of times that I probably wanted to leave his ass, I thought about it. I can't leave him. Well, she said marriage is hard work, but I know I couldn't be on this dating scene nowadays. You right. And you know what? Marriage is hard because you have to be committed to that one person. You know what I'm saying? That's the only hard part about it, is that you know that you made a vow. You have a commitment before God and this man that you're going to be there for them to the death of y'all part. And whatever goes on, you know, you got to be able to try to work through whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only hard part about it, is that you can't just up and leave them. You can, but it's not like just being in a regular relationship and, you know, they make you mad and you be like, oh, get out my house, don't come back no more. Like, no, it don't work like that. You got to learn how to talk and work through problems, and just because you mad with them one day don't mean that the next day you're going to feel the same way, and then you be done put them out your house the same night that you got mad. When you wake up the next day and you don't feel like that, you know. So that's the only hard part about it. But you know, the thing about it is, I'm going to say this. Before you marry a person, I feel like you should know somewhat who you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Somewhat who you're dealing with. Because with me and my husband, before we even got married, once we got into a committed relationship, my husband, he knew what I wanted out of a man. He knew that I wanted to be married. He knew that I wanted to be settled down. He knew that I wanted children. He knew that I wasn't trying to bounce from this man to that man to that man. So with that in mind, and then he, you know, that right there kind of like set us up for marriage. Because you know how some people, they go into relationships and they be like, oh, this mine. But with me and my husband, we was never like that. I didn't even start out like that, you know? I didn't even start out like that with my husband. When we got together, we was just dating. And it was a we thing. It was, we shared. His paycheck was my paycheck. My paycheck was his paycheck. We shared. It was not this my check. Like when I got my husband, he didn't have no car. I ain't putting y'all in my business, but I'm just letting y'all know what time of day it is, you know, when it comes to dating somebody. When me and my husband got together, he didn't have no car. But once I knew that he was the one for me, he knew I was the one for him, and I knew that we was going to go further than just dating. I didn't mind going out and, you know, where it made it comfortable for the both of us. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, you ain't gonna be dropping me off nowhere, and I don't want to have to be dropping you off nowhere. So you need your own ride, I need my own ride. And let me tell you something. We came together on that thing. I may have went out and got that car, but my husband paid for that car. You see what I'm saying? When my money hit the bank, you know, I don't touch it. You know, my money automatically just goes to the bills. I don't touch my money. So, but you know, like when and I'm not saying that I have to pay bills neither. Don't get it twisted, okay? But ain't nothing wrong with that. Because my husband, he take good care of me, and I'm glad to, you know, I'm glad to say that. I'm glad to say that, because a lot of people, they can't say that, and I'm not bragging, but I'm glad to say that. My husband, He don't force me to have to go out to work nobody's job. Even if I wasn't doing YouTube, he didn't force me to go out and work nobody's job. My husband would tell me, you know when you need to go to work. So with me knowing that, you think I'm gonna put myself in a situation where I have to go out there and work somebody 9 to 5? Hell no. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. And that's why he trusts me, because he knows that I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. But we got that type of relationship. So when you starting out with a relationship like that, your marriage is still gonna be the same way. Your marriage shouldn't be no different from who you were dating. You see what I'm saying? So when you get into a marriage and that person change up on you, then I don't know what to say about that part right there, because I ain't never, well, I have been through that. I have, but not with my husband. I've been through that in a dating, in a boyfriend girlfriend type of relationship. But with my husband, I've never been through nothing like that where we get in a marriage and then change up. Girl, that chicken smells so good. It so do, child. I ain't gonna lie. It so smells good. Y'all work together from the beginning. You've got to establish trust. Exactly. And that's all it is. And you said a mouthful when you said that. When you establish trust with a person, he can trust you to do what you're supposed to do as far as taking care of the home, taking care of him. And you can trust him to take care of you and handle the bills and what he's supposed to do. That way, ain't now one of y'all gonna be lacking on either end. And sometimes, somebody has to be the one that's in control. Like, not saying that control where the person is y'all running each other. You know what I'm saying? Telling each other what to do. Or you can't do this, you can't do that. But let me tell you something. This for real though. In relationships, opposite really does attract. If you meet somebody that's just like you, 9 times out of 10, it probably ain't gonna work because y'all too much alike. You need somebody that's not like you. Me and my husband, we is opposite. My husband, he'll go up. My husband, if he can have his way, my husband will be at the club all the time because he like to party. He like people. He like to hang out. He like to have fun. He that type of person. I like to have fun, but I'm more of a intimate type, fun type person. Take me where it's just me and you or me and family. We gonna have a good time, stuff like that. You get with somebody and they a spender. You can't be no spender too, because y'all gonna be two broke motherfuckers. Both of y'all spenders like that. That's what I mean when I say that somebody have to, take control. One have to be responsible when the other one just ain't. And you have to know that in your relationship. Because when I got with my husband, see, I'm the responsible one. And I'm not saying that my husband ain't, but I'm more responsible than he is. And it's just like that. I don't give a damn how old a person is. It ain't because I'm 37 and he's 40. It's not that. Because you can have a 50 and a 60-year-old, and that man is more responsible than that woman because she's more of a spender. He's more of a saver. So, that's what I'm trying to say. So, that part right there, it have to balance out too. And when you get that person and they be like, okay, I'm gonna give you this because I know you're gonna do what you're supposed to do, and I ain't gonna do right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And a lot of times men, they find that to be a problem with them giving their money to their woman. Keep some for yourself. Keep some for yourself. But at the same time, when you ain't responsible enough, somebody got to handle business. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be damned if I let you take me down because you ain't responsible enough when I know that I can handle mine. So I'm gonna be the responsible one for the both of us. For the both of us. That way you ain't gonna sink, I ain't gonna sink, and we still gonna be living good. You can still spend like you want to. You just gonna spend what you got, and goddamn it, when you come and borrow, from yourself, because at the end of the day, like I said, my money is his money is my money. So if he come borrow from the money, your motherfucking ass got to pay it back. Goddamn, my husband, he tell me, he say, I ain't never known for nobody to make me have to pay back my own damn money. I said, you goddamn right, you paying back yourself, because that's your savings, goddamn it. Because if anything was to happen, you better be lucky. If anything, you lucky to have somebody that's like that, because if anything was to happen and you needed something, you know you can come to me. But if I was just like you and you needed something, I wouldn't have nothing to give to you. So I can't, I just can't. I just can't. So my husband, he tell me all the time, and my husband, he tell me all the time, he said, babe, he'll go hang out and stuff, right? And see, he hang out with married guys, and he also hang out with single guys. And he'll see somebody that, you know, he done probably grew up with, or see somebody that had more than him at the time when he was out there, and when he see them now, they ain't got nothing going on for themselves. They look rough, or they begging for a beer or a cigarette, and he'll come home and he'll tell me, right, he'll be like, Dave, I'm so thankful for you. And at first I'll be like, now why every time you see somebody, you always gotta come home and tell me how damn thankful you is for me? Why you can't tell me that on any other time? He be like, man, he said, cuz, he said, these men out here, he said, these dudes out here, he said, they crazy. He said, a lot of times they be like, they be telling something, they don't want no woman to do this, to have this, to do that, to take care of this, to take care of that, when they need the woman to do that for them. He said, and a lot of times they be, you know, he'll have discussion with men and stuff like that, and they, you know, he'll tell them, who, I give my woman this, or I give my wife that, I let my wife do this, and he come to work with meals and stuff like that, and they be looking at him or be trying to talk about him or something like that, you know, and be like, shit, my wife cook for me at home, my wife take care of bills, hell, your ass around here running to restaurants, get something to eat, you need to get you a woman to settle down with and give her your damn money, you might be all right. But and a lot of them, they be like, who, I ain't getting no woman my money, you crazy, I wouldn't get no woman my money, and I wouldn't take care of no woman, the woman she'll have to go to work. I'll be like, babe, don't be trying to let them put that shit in your head. Don't be letting them put that shit in your head. Because at the end of the day, if me and you want together, they has to be over here knocking on this door. Be glad to try to get what you had. Because, baby, when you run across a real woman ain't finna let you treat her no any kind of way. A real woman ain't finna let no motherfucking no lights get turned off if she can help it. A real woman ain't finna let y'all go from damn sugar to shit. A real woman ain't finna let her man be without. A real woman ain't finna do that. A real woman ain't gonna do that. A real woman gonna hold it down. A real woman gonna be her man's backbone. That's what she gonna be. And that's what I am to my husband. And that's what I am to my, thank you, Don. And that's what I am to my husband. I'm my husband's backbone. I'm there for him through thick and thin. Goddamn it, we going through this together. But goddamn it, as long as we can help it, we ain't finna be struggling. Cause I wouldn't give a damn if I had to cook us 2 French fries a piece and 1 piece of chicken. We ain't finna go hungry, and I refuse to let these damn lights get cut off. And ain't nobody finna be pulling them up out no yard. He ain't listening to shit they spitting. Exactly. My husband, he ain't going, because you know what? He know what he got at home. He know what he have at home. And he appreciate it. He appreciate it. Because the more he see those unfit, unstable men, it makes him appreciate what he have at home. And a lot of times, I can find that my husband, he'll be, I'm not trying to brag, but it's the truth. But a lot of times, I can find my husband, he'll be sitting outside on the porch, on the back porch. He'll be sitting outside on the porch and just sitting out there. And I'll be like, what you doing? He say, I'm just thanking God for what I got. He say, cause, and so for Thanksgiving, he told me, he say, out of nowhere, he say, he say, thank you for cooking Thanksgiving dinner. He say, and you know, I'm just thankful for you. I said, well, I'm thankful for you too, honey. I'm thankful for God too, because God had put this thing together, you know. So I'm thankful for God, and I'm thankful for my husband, because I could have had a no good ass man and had to go and work somebody 9 to 5 job and not sit home like I want to and be comfortable and talk shit to him when I got ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Ain't no other man can say shit to me. I don't give a damn how good you look. Mm-mm. He get on my nerves. I ain't gonna lie. He be getting on my damn nerves at times. And trust me, I get on his damn nerves too. You best believe that one. I think I get on his nerves more than he get on mine. But we love each other. I respect my husband, and I talk my shit because you know what? Sometimes you got to know what you got too. You can't always be that yes woman. You know what I'm saying? You think that talking shit to your man be a bad thing sometimes. Oh, you should respect him. He do this and he do that. It's one thing to respect, but it's another thing to let him run over you too. And I ain't having it. You know, I put up with enough till I get tired. Don't say nothing. Because I'm one of them type of people. I let that shit add up on your ass. And baby, I get on you for the old and the damn new. So, you know, I'm not no yes woman. I be yes long enough. But trust and believe. I'm gonna tell you the truth. For those of you that may be looking for a husband, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Don't be that type of woman that just bend over backwards for them, because that ain't really what they want. They want somebody that can put their foot down. They want somebody that'll tell them no. They want somebody that'll talk some shit sometimes. Just don't talk too much shit. You know, you got to have limits to your shit talking. I got limits to it now. I know how far to go, and trust me, he know how far to go with me too. So, you know, but don't be that, you know, bow down to them, do everything they ask you to do. Oh, let me tell you something. I remember being a young girl and hearing this lady that used to come over to my mama to visit with my mama, but she used to be with her old man, right? And I know for a fact that the man, he was horrible as hell, right? But she was a good woman. And I remember times that she just sitting there having discussions with my mama, telling my mama how she been over backwards for him. Baby, honey, she does it all for him. I'm telling you. Everything you could think of in the bedroom. And do you think it kept him at home? Hell no. Because you too easy going. Them men don't like that. They don't, a man don't want to cuff wife, a easygoing woman. A man natural instinct is to chase, and you got to give him something to run for. You got to. No matter how good of a woman you is, you still always got to give them something to run after. Always. You can't just bow down and not talk your shit sometimes. Y'all be like, oh, so I know some people, they were saying, I like how, you know, you be talking your mess back to him. Ain't gonna do that, because for one, I know who I got. My husband is a shit talker himself. He talk a lot of shit, but a lot of times he don't mean it harmfully. He just ain't got no filter. And if you don't know him, my husband will piss you off every time. You wouldn't even like him. But that's not his personality, where he say stuff to make you not like him. He just ain't got no filter. He gonna say what comes out his mouth. It don't mean no harm. And it's up to you how you taking him, because he ain't gonna give a damn. But with me knowing that, I can't just not say nothing. You know, because he is constantly, you would think that I would be the one that's like, yeah, just nagging. I'm not the nagger. I'm aggravating. I get on his nerves. I do that. But I'm not the nagger. My husband is that constant nagger. He's that complainer. He's that always got something to say. And if I wasn't a shit talker, I wouldn't be able to deal with him. because of his personality. That's just his personality. But you just have to, you have to know him, and he's not for everybody. And when you with somebody that's like that, a motherfucker, what he is, a damn Leo Virgo. He's a Leo Virgo, but I'm a Gemini. See, that's why we match, because I'm something else too myself now. My husband, he tell me, he say, I be like, babe, cause sometimes we have discussions, so I be like, babe, I be like, what is it that you don't like about me? Is there anything? Cause you want to know that, you always want to know if it's anything that they not happy with, And sometimes I ask, I be like, I be wanting to know. Let me know ahead of time, because during the relationship is the time to fix it. Don't be trying to fix shit after you be done broke up. So my husband, I asked him, is there anything, that bothers you, or something that I'm doing that's not right, and I tell him if there's anything that I don't like, and he'll tell me, I'll try to work on it. So with me, I be like, anything you don't like, and he be like, no, it ain't nothing that I don't like, but when I get pissed off, that's what he don't be liking, cause he be like, he say, you sweet. He say, you sweet. He say you is nice. He said, but one thing about you, you get mad easy. And he said, you go from 0 to 100 real quick. Hell yeah. I don't know why I'm like that, but I am. It don't take nothing for me to get pissed off. And baby, I go from 0, I be on 100 real quick. And when he know when I'm there, cause baby, he'll cut his eyes at me. And he'll go on by his business. Because one thing he ain't finna do, he is not finna argue with me. But we're a perfect match, because he humbles me. He humbles me a lot. Because I can be something else, but he humbles me where I'm not like that. Because he talks so much shit, well, it make me not be like that. Because if I was like that, me and him, we wouldn't get along. So I can't be like that. So that's why he humbles me. But I still get in his ass when I need to, though. All right, so I done taught y'all to deal. That Gemini is very dominating. Not really, though. You'll think so, but I can be. I probably would be, honestly, if I had somebody that would let me run over them. But I don't really have the heart to run over somebody like that, because one thing that about me, even though I got my ways, I'm the type of person where I never try to do nothing to intentionally hurt nobody's feelings or make a person feel a certain type of way. I'm never like intentionally spiteful. Like, I'm not like that. So, but I'm not really like that. I can't say that about myself, where that I'm dominating. And also, yeah, cuz I can't say that. Because I never even had anybody that was easygoing. I've never had nobody like that. So I can't really even say what a relationship like that for me would be like. I can't say that. But with my attitude that I have, when you piss me off, only when you piss me off, because I'm not a grumpy person, but only when you piss me off with the attitude that I have, I probably could be something else. I probably could be, but thank God for my husband. We just gonna say that. Thank God for my husband, because we ain't even got to worry about it. I ain't even got to think about it. Me and you are Geminis, and our husband are Leos, girl. So you know what I'm talking about. So yeah. But I love him. I love my husband, though. I love my husband now. He don't take my shit neither. He don't take my shit. But we got respect for each other. We trust each other. I trust them. I'm telling you, because I've come from a generation where, your mama, your aunties, and all of them will tell you, don't trust no man no further than you can see him, And I've never been that type of person. I give the person a benefit of the doubt until you show me different. And I don't care how many relationships that I've been in. I've been like that in every relationship. Till you show me the till you show me different, I give you the benefit of the doubt. I trust everything you say till you show me different. And when you show me different, then that teaches me how to move. But yeah. So, oh, I was gonna show y'all this chicken here, child. This ain't all mine, but I'm finna wake Day up out of sleep so he can eat. So this the fries and the chicken. And this finna go down. Alright, y'all. So I'll holler at y'all tomorrow sometime or another. 9 times out of 10 it'll probably be a pre-recorded video. But y'all have a good night. And I enjoyed chatting with y'all. And I was just talking some real shit. Don't think it's no alcohol, baby, because I ain't had shit to her to get. I don't even think I'm even tipsy, to tell you the truth. But yeah. I was just telling y'all some real stuff. The conversation just came up. I don't know how it came up. But I mean, you know, every now and then I talk about some real stuff, you know, let y'all in a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit, you know. What I told you, it was nothing to hide, because that's some stuff that people need to know, especially when they're trying to go into a marriage. Like, you got to know how to forgive. You got to know how to forgive, even if you don't, damn it, forget. Because you know what? That's some bullshit when they say forgive and forget. That's some bullshit. Because let me tell you something. You can forgive a person, but you'll never forget. Because you want to know why? If you forget, then goddamn it, you must ain't learned them from it. Anything you go through in life, there's a lesson. Okay? So you can forgive them, goddamn it, but you damn sure ain't gonna forget. And that don't, just because you don't forget, that don't mean that you hold that against that person. You just keep that in the back of your mind and you be aware. You know, you be aware. You got to learn people, you know. It's just learning them. Learning them. That's all. Learn people. And people grow from their wrongdoing. You know, people grow from it, get better and stuff. But some people, they don't. Some people don't get better. Some people, they just continue to get worse and find new ways to do the same old goddamn thing over and over. Trust me, I know. Because, honey, I had a daddy that was just like it. Okay? My daddy ain't give a damn, honey. He gonna find a new way to do the same damn thing, honey. You think he don't apologize. That motherfucker ain't apologize. He just done learned a new way to do it. A way to get you to get back on the good, get the way for him to get back on your damn good side. But he sure ain't he sure wasn't trying to change nothing but his damn drawers, and that was it. But love y'all, and I will holler at y'all later. I'm gonna post a pre-recorded video for y'all tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna post a pre-recorded video for y'all tomorrow. I probably will. I don't know. Because tomorrow, Keita said she wanted me to do her nails too. So, I don't know if I'm going to be doing Keita nails on live with y'all so y'all can see. It just depends on what time. What time I might come on so y'all can see me do Keita nails tomorrow. But anyway, y'all have a good one. Love y'all. Y'all and happy Sunday. And y'all have a blessed Monday and a good night's rest. I pray the Lord allow each and every one of y'all to wake up to see another day. And I also pray that God send down his watchful angels to watch over you as you sleep tonight. All right? Peace.